since 2014. They've been in a series with the series tied at 2 before. You look at 2014 when the Clippers beat the Warriors. In 15, the Warriors knocked off Memphis. And then you go to 2015 with the Warriors beating the Cavs 104-91. Does any of that have anything to do with what will happen tonight? My guess is Kenny Smith would say no. He joins us live from Houston. He's courtside getting set to get going at 8 o'clock Eastern on TNT. Kenny, you know, I'd have to imagine here, while the flight was pretty fun for you guys going to Houston, the Warriors want to ensure that they don't have to go back to Houston and then fly back for Game 1 of the NBA Finals to take care of business tonight on the road and then take care of business in Game 6.
4 letters, PASS, just pass the ball. All I have to do is pass the ball and they'll be fine. I thought overall, you know, we watched in the last game something uncharacteristic of a Warrior team. The ball stuck. Guys didn't play together. It wasn't a great deal of fluidity. It wasn't something of art. It was artsy, but it wasn't art.
Kenny, Steve Kerr has just announced that Klay Thompson, as expected, will play tonight. Andre Iguodala will be out for the second straight game. How much do you think the Warriors miss Iguodala the other night?
Well, I think, you know, all of their guys have great roles. But, you know, we've seen them win games without Steph. We've seen them win games without KD and go on long streaks. But overall, defensively, obviously, he does pose some more pressure for James Harden. But I don't think it was a defensive problem last game. I thought it was more of an offensive problem than anything else. Andre really actually plays better with their second unit in this series. And so not having him in that second unit, I think, has been vital. And moving Looney into the starting lineup has changed the complexion more than anything, just the rotation of things.
And Kenny, too, also, when you look at that Golden State roster, is there a guy on that team that we're not giving enough credit that you think that's going to have a big impact on the game tonight?
Well, I think overall, you know, Rip, if you watch the game tonight, I think it's going to be a Kevin Durant game. Honestly, I don't know if it's going to be an unsung hero. I think overall he didn't play well last game. You guys like him, they don't play poorly in 2 consecutive games. I thought all through the series and all through the playoffs, he's gotten easy shots. Last game was the first time I saw him taking tough shots on a consistent basis. And he doesn't have to take tough shots. When they switch Chris Paul on him, he could be more quick. He could be quicker into his move, more decisive. You know, Rip, it's like if I was guarding you, you're going to be like, oh, this one dribble up, 2 dribbles up. You're not, at 6'7", 6'8", you're not trying to play around with me at 6'3".
Yes.
Kenny, the way CP3 ended Game 4, do you expect for him to come out and have that same kind of start in Game number 5?
Well, Game 5 is going to be about the pace of the game. And, you know, the Rockets, you know, in their isolations, they were quicker in it. You know, they didn't hold it for, you know, multiple seconds where then the defense could kind of lock in on you once you drove. So if he could create that pace, that's going to be, you know, difficult for Golden State. But again, I evaluate guys like this, you know, or teams. When they're playing their best and you're playing your best, who's better? I'm not going to say somebody's not going to play their best. So if you look at it from that perspective, I believe that Golden State's a better team when they're both playing their best. So let's see if they both play their best tonight.
Yeah, Kenny, to add on to that, too, it seems like the Rockets, especially, you know, with James Harden and Chris Paul, when they're playing better offensively, the ball's moving, the ball's popping. Now that the series is tied and they're back in Houston, do you think that they can come out and continue to do them same things and letting that ball pop and not hold the ball as much?
Overcompensation, Rip. You know, for an NBA champion like yourself, you know, you understand that how difficult it is to stay the same. Most people say, well, it's easy to stay the same. No, that's the difficult, because one of the things that they do have, both of them throughout their career have had, is the habit of being a ball sticker. The ball sticks in their hand. So will they go back to that, which really doesn't work against Golden State? So they have to be uncomfortable doing something. James Harden has to be more uncomfortable in terms of passing the ball early or getting into his play early, where he doesn't have to do that against everyone else, and the same with Chris Paul. So I want to see if they're going to be uncomfortable to go to an NBA Finals possibly.
Uncomfortable, the opposite of what you are, Kenny, when you're in Houston.
Yeah, that's a spot
There's
right
such
there.
a
It's
glow
all
happening
town.
right there with Kenny the Jet Smith. Kenny, thanks for joining us.
Look like
for
a red
checking with you.
suit too, Kenny.
8 o'clock Eastern on TNT. Thanks, Ken.
All right, fellas.